Ever wondered why your Schnauzer barks like crazy at the vacuum or gives you the stink eye when you hug them too tight? These aren't random quirks, they're things Schnauzers actually hate. Welcome back to Doggy Pedia. Today we're revealing 12 things miniature Schnauzers can't stand, and avoiding number 5 could make your pup love you even more. 1. Leaving them alone for too long. Miniature Schnauzers may look tough with their little beards and bossy attitudes, but when it comes to being left alone, they're total softies. These dogs thrive on company and can get anxious, restless, or even destructive if left by themselves for too long. You might come home to chewed up shoes or endless barking, not because they're bad, but because they miss you like crazy. They're happiest when they feel part of the family action, so whether it's hanging out while you binge watch Netflix or tagging along for errands, your Schnauzer just wants to be by your side. 2. Not keeping track of their eating habits. When it comes to food, miniature Schnauzers can be a little tricky. You really have to keep an eye on what and how much they eat. These pups love their snacks, but they're also prone to weight gain and even health issues like pancreatitis if their diet isn't managed carefully. That means no slipping them table scraps, no matter how much they give you those big, pleading eyes. Sticking to a healthy routine with proper portions and keeping treats in check will go a long way in keeping your Schnauzer happy, healthy, and full of energy for all their playful antics. 3. Messy grooming habits. Miniature Schnauzers aren't the type of dogs you can just brush once in a while and call it a day. Their wiry double coat needs brushing at least 2 to 3 times a week to prevent mats, and many owners schedule a professional trim every 6 to 8 weeks to keep that signature Schnauzer cut looking sharp. Their beard, while cute, is basically a food and water sponge. It traps kibble crumbs, drool, and even dirt from sniffing around outside, so daily wipe downs are a must. If left unchecked, mats can cause skin irritation, and that messy beard can even start to smell. Keeping up with their grooming routine isn't just about looks, it's about keeping your Schnauzer clean, comfy, and healthy. 4. Being ignored. Miniature Schnauzers aren't the type to quietly lounge in the background. They want to be right in the middle of whatever you're doing. If you brush them off or leave them out of family time, don't be surprised if they let out dramatic sighs, bark for your attention, or give you the ultimate sulky side-eye. These dogs thrive on interaction, whether it's playtime, cuddles, or just being your little shadow around the house. To them, being ignored feels like punishment, so even a few minutes of one-on-one attention each day makes them feel loved and happy. 5. Strange dogs in their space. Miniature Schnauzers may be small, but they've got a big personality and a strong sense of territory. If an unfamiliar dog strolls too close to their home, yard, or even their favorite sunbathing spot on the couch, don't be surprised if your Schnauzer immediately rushes to the window, growls, or plants their little paws firmly on the ground like they're guarding Fort Knox. It's not that they're aggressive, they just take their role as watchdogs very seriously and believe it's their job to keep everything in check. Some will even patrol the yard line or sit at the fence, waiting to make sure no intruder dares step inside. With proper socialization, they can learn that not every dog is a threat, but barging into their bubble without a calm introduction is almost always met with a barking protest. Even at the dog park, they tend to do best when meeting new friends one-on-one instead of being overwhelmed by a crowd of strange dogs all at once. 6. Loud, harsh voices. Miniature Schnauzers may have big personalities, but deep down, they're pretty sensitive souls. Raising your voice, yelling, or handling them too roughly doesn't just startle them, it can make them retreat, shake, or even avoid you because they link that loud tone with something negative. Some Schnauzers will sulk in a corner after being scolded, while others might bark back as if they're arguing with you, which only makes things more stressful for both of you. These little guys respond far better to calm, positive training, and gentle correction. Think short, cheerful commands paired with treats or play to show them what you actually want. If you're house training and they make a mistake, for example, praising them when they go in the right spot works 10 times better than shouting when they don't. Once their trust is shaken, it can take consistent patience to rebuild it, and that's not something you want to risk over a raised voice. A kind, steady tone helps them feel secure and eager to please, which makes training smoother and your bond even stronger. 7. Getting wet without permission. Most mini Schnauzers act like divas when it comes to water, unless it's on their terms. A surprise bath, unexpected splash, or being dragged out for a rainy walk can earn you some of the most dramatic side-eye you've ever seen. Their wiry coat also soaks up water fast, which makes them feel heavy and uncomfortable, so it's not just them being picky. If you want bath time to go smoothly, ease them in gently with warm water, treats, and lots of praise. Otherwise, prepare for sulks and soggy glares. Some schnauzers even learn to hide when they hear the bathwater running, proving just how strong their feelings are about it. A doggy raincoat can make wet walks more tolerable, saving you both from a grumpy standoff at the door. And while they may hate surprise water, many schnauzers can learn to enjoy a kiddie pool or gentle swim if it's introduced slowly and positively. 8. Boredom. Miniature schnauzers are clever little thinkers with endless energy, and when they don't have enough to do, they'll make their own entertainment. And trust me, it's not always what you'd hope for. Chewing on shoes, shredding tissues, or barking at shadows are just a few of the projects they'll start when boredom kicks in. Because they're so smart, simple walks aren't always enough. They thrive best with puzzle toys that make them work for treats, obedience training sessions that challenge their brains, or even fun activities like agility courses and hide-and-seek games. Keeping their mind and body busy isn't just about burning energy, it's about keeping your house in one piece too. 9. Too much alone time in the yard. Many people think letting a miniature schnauzer run around the backyard is enough, but here's the thing. They don't see it as exercise, they see it as patrol duty. Leave them outside alone too long and they'll spend their energy barking at every sound, chasing birds, or digging holes like it's their new job. These dogs crave interaction, not just space. They'd much rather have you out there playing fetch, practicing commands, or just hanging out with them. Otherwise, that yard becomes their personal security post. And your neighbors might not love the non-stop commentary. 10. Skipping walks. Skipping walks with your miniature schnauzer is a recipe for chaos. These little dynamos are full of energy and need that daily outlet to stay happy and sane. Miss a walk and you'll quickly spot the signs: restless pacing, non-stop barking, or creative mischief you definitely didn't ask for. A solid 30 to 45-minute walk plus some playtime at home keeps them healthy, entertained, and way less likely to chew up your favorite shoes. Without it, they can easily pack on weight and get cranky, making training tougher than it needs to be. Think of their walk as both exercise and a mental refresh, setting them up to be the sweet, cuddly sidekick you know and love. 11. Inconsistent rules. Mini schnauzers are way too smart to deal with sometimes yes, sometimes no rules. For example, if you let them jump on the bed during the weekend but push them off during the week, they'll get confused and test your patience with repeated attempts, because in their mind, if it was okay once, it should always be okay. This back and forth often leads to stubborn behavior like barking for attention, sneaking onto furniture when you're not looking, or even ignoring commands they know well. They do best when every family member is on the same page, whether it's about feeding scraps from the table, where they're allowed to sleep, or how they're walked on a leash. Consistency not only keeps them well behaved, but also gives them a sense of security because your little bearded buddy will relax knowing exactly what's expected of them. 12. Forgetting vet visits. Skipping or delaying vet visits is one thing miniature schnauzers definitely won't thank you for. These little dogs are prone to certain health issues like pancreatitis, diabetes, and dental disease, so regular checkups are super important to catch problems early. Even if they seem totally fine, routine visits mean your vet can check their teeth, weight, eyes, and overall health before anything serious sneaks up. Plus, keeping up with vaccinations and preventatives saves your pup and your wallet from bigger trouble down the road. At the end of the day, miniature schnauzers may be little, but they sure know how to make their likes and dislikes clear. From noisy environments to skipped walks, living with one is a crash course in keeping your dog both happy and understood. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about different dog breeds, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Doggy Pedia for more. Which of these quirks did you find the most surprising? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your experiences with miniature schnauzers. And if there's a breed or topic you're curious about, let me know. Your suggestion might just show up in the next video. Know someone with a schnauzer or thinking of getting one? Share this video with them. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.